I'm gonna try to make this video quick. I tried to make one, it ended up being like 40 minutes, went into too much detail, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. We will start with the BodySolid Power Rack. This I've had for about 8 years. It was $300, 800-pound limit, and it has served me well over the years. This is my first power rack. Down on the bottom here, we have the deadlift jacks. Built those, so they were free. We got the deadlift platform. Rubber was 40 bucks for it, then whatever the plywood cost. Behind that, we have our bands. Those are $10 a piece, not too bad. Made those little weight holders, plus the weights on them, however much that cost. Up here, I already did a video on this, the safety squat bar from Bolt Fitness, 150 bucks. I love it, it's an amazing bar. Then we have the T-bar row plate. This from certain companies is around $200, made it for free. Then the bar, the rubber mat, and the plate. Chain holders for our 1/2-inch chain whenever we want to do progressive overload. And then we have the Elite FTS rack. This is the half rack with 1-inch hole spacing. This rack is a tank. This was $2,700 after everything's said and done. It can take anything you throw at it. It's a phenomenal piece of equipment. The bench was custom built, but had that for many years now too. The box squat in the back goes from 12 inches to 17 inches, and that was from Bolt Fitness, 130 bucks for that. Platform here, plywood plus rubber. And then we have all the accessories, belts, slingshots, wrist wraps, knee wraps, sleeves, collars, you name it. The deadlift jack was built. We made that. If you bought it, they vary from $150 up to $400. You have the Bluetooth speaker, 350 bucks. The chalk bowl, which was free because we built it. The original box squat, which was free because we built it. Chucks for deadlifting. Whatever they cost, I don't remember. Oh, also here we have a Texas Power Bar. That Texas Power Bar was $350, I don't remember. And then the bar holder, we built that. The top one is a Troy deadlift bar, and the space missing was a Texas Power Bar. The Troy was $300, and then the Texas Power Bar I believe was $350. The one below that is a Bolt Fitness Power Bar. This one has a 2,000-pound rating. Paid 200 bucks for it. So far it's held up pretty well. This is one of the newer pieces of equipment. Below that's a Swiss multi-grip bar for $280, $15 for a standard. And then the New York barbell cambered bar, which was right under $200, and it's held up pretty good over the years. Below that we have a deadlift rack, a deadlift platform. Built this one, didn't buy it. If we would have bought it, it would have been around $600 to $700, but instead it just cost us the material, which was a lot cheaper. We got a reverse hyperextension here we built, and there's a video on it, my channel, if you want to see how to build it. Didn't cost much, but we made a new pendulum out of square tubing and some rebar, so that way it was a little bit more solid, and we also added some handles on there. So if we would have bought this, they range from $400 up to $1,000 depending on where you go. Here we have a BodySolid PEC deck. This one was $500 when we bought it. It could either do reverse PEC or PEC deck. And I've had this for as long as I've had the power rack, damn near 8 years. And I compare it to anyone in any gym anywhere. It's extremely smooth and it feels amazing. And you can still find them for around $500 to $550 brand new. So they haven't varied in price at all. So that goes to show you how well it was made. It's light commercial, or not even commercial, just like light home use, but I've never had a problem with it. Here this is Tough Stuff Fitness. Bought this from Fitness Unlimited. It's a leg press hack squat machine. It was $2,300, got it on sale for $1,700, and it's cable loaded. So I thought, it's gonna be kind of a piece of shit. I don't know how that's really gonna work until I tried it. With the load rating is 800 max capacity. I'm sure it's a 2-to-1, so I'm pretty sure I could go to 16, but after trying this, I do sets of 20 on this. I don't go for like, oh, how many can I do for 3? Can I do 3,000? I could care less. This is straight for muscle pumping, and let me tell you, 400 pounds on a hack squat feels every bit of 400 on the hack squat. So that is this side of the gym. All right, already at the 5-minute mark. Let's see if I can make this side a little bit quicker. Here is from Fitness Unlimited. This is a leg extension leg curl machine. This one is $1,000. It's extremely smooth. The arm picks up and lowers. This swings out. You can see the pin spacing right here. So no matter if you're on leg curl, leg extension, it has the weight curve. There is none. It feels the same weight from the top to the bottom. It's an amazing piece of equipment. I enjoy this one a lot. I wish I had more time to go into more detail on how everything works and functions, but like I said, that was a 40-minute video and that's just too long. We got our dumbbells, $1 per pound. Built the dumbbell rack, farmer walk bars, built those. Couldn't tell you what the price in, they vary from 150 to 400. The dumbbell rack was about 300 to 500 depending on where you get it, but we built it. Got these rollers. Instead of foam rollers, we got steel bars. The one on the floor is 100 pounds. The one leaning up against the tank is 50 pounds. Those are great to work the knots out. Preacher curl bench. Yes, still use it, still have it. Got a video on how to make it. Works phenomenal. The one I wanted was 400. Instead, I built one for free besides the cost of the pads, which is like 30 bucks. Mr. Teeter, 250. Got it for 80. The store is closing. Got a good deal on it. Don't really use it much, but when I need it, it's there. Cable crossover system. From the seated cable rows to the cable crossover to the lateral pull down. This one brand new was $6,000, but I got it used for $2,000. Lucky me, it's a Legends. At least the time of the price that I was looking for, it was around $6,000. So they might be down or up in price, I'm not sure, but it's held up really well. Elliptical, had this one for many years too, about 7-8 years. We got all the accessory bars. We made this bar right here. It's a 4-footer with a neutral grip. We made the V bar. We made the reverse grip for triceps. And then we got the fat bar, the ropes, and then the rope sleeve things, whatever the fuck those are called. But those are the accessories for the cable. Now onto the newer equipment. This is a incline decline bench. This is from Bolt Fitness. Got this one for about 200 bucks. It's pretty heavy duty, does the job. Enjoy it. Then we got the decline ab bench. This was about 300. Got them on sale for 250. A lot of people are biased on abs. Train them, don't train them. Train them light, train them heavy. I just do what I like for them. I really don't think too much about it. I enjoy this. That's fairly new too. Haven't made a video on it. This is also from Fitness Unlimited, Tough Stuff. Here's another Tough Stuff, and this is a back extension. It goes from 45 degrees to flat and everything in between. It's a great piece of equipment. Got this one for 600. Really nice piece of equipment too. Now the latest is the rower, the isolateral rower. We compared this one to Hammer Strength for right under 3,000 to an off-brand of Hammer Strength for 400, but they only deal to suppliers, not to individuals, because we couldn't get a hold of them no matter how hard we try, and they're in China. So we found this one. I believe it's a Valor, if I remember correctly, for $300. Yes, Valor Fitness. And what's great about this is it has a 360-degree pivot arm for the D handle. So whenever you're rowing on it, you get either overhand, underhand, neutral, or anything in between. Then you also have your barbell rower right here, so it feels like you're doing barbell rows. There is a slight curve on the pivot. When the arm goes up so far back, it does start to become weightless feeling. But as you can see, the seat adjusts and the chest pad adjusts too, so you just adjust it to your height. And as long as you don't have a super long stroke, which I do, I have long arms and a long torso, it's not an issue. But I'm trying to contract the ab. I'm not trying to get some super deep, long, ridiculous stretch. I'm just trying to keep the muscle under tension the whole time with this. So I'm doing partial range of motion and stuff like that, just trying to keep complete isolation on the lat or whatever part I'm trying to use. And I gotta say, it's really smooth. And there's like 30, 40 reviews on it, and everything was almost 5 stars. So I said, let's give it a shot. And I did, and I enjoy it. So there's our new piece of equipment. There's the other one, and there's the third one. And then also the barbell was pretty new. The Bolt Fitness barbell, that one's fairly new too. That one we haven't had that long. And also the box squat is fairly new as well. I'm just now warming up for my workout, as y'all can see here. So that's the gym. That's all the updates and all the new equipment. And it's all coming along because we're more bodybuilding right now than powerlifting at the moment. And then whenever we transition back, we just got that much more equipment, so we can have that much more variety. We probably don't need all this stuff, but sure is nice having it. Oh, and then we also changed out the LED lights, so those are pretty nice too. That's the gym, guys. And there's a video on everything I have and the prices that I paid for them versus what they cost. I don't know now or what they were. Not on sale anymore, but till the next one.